for the video channel Lex Consilium Foundation. In this playlist, Going Strong, we have Mrs. Jaya Jaitly today. She is a well-known politician. She is a former President of Samta Party, and she is widely respected, known as an author, activist, social worker, and she is also a curator of Indian handicrafts. Now, I will take on from there, Jaya ji. My first question to you for video number 1 is, what have you been able to do for the rural artisans of traditional Indian crafts? And to that regard, what do you see as your biggest achievement?
Well, I started work with craftspeople in 1965. So obviously, this is not a program in which I have to hide my age. So you can calculate from that that I've been going strong for the last 45 years or so working with craftspeople. And the politics part was only 30 years. So more time has been spent with craftspeople. I go to the furthest villages, the dirtiest corners, the narrowest gullies, and I enjoy most watching the beauty of their creativity. And in all these years, I've seen that because of the steady and continuous work that we have all been able to do, today many of them who didn't have more than one room have got double-storied houses. They come in an SUV to pick me up from the airport if I travel to visit them, and they are smiling, they are happy, they are confident, and the best part is that their children, who even if they go and join a factory or some other job, after a while they come back and join their parents in the work. So I think that is a big sign of success. Today I do believe that there's a resurgence of handicrafts all over India. People all over the world are looking at Indian crafts with a new light. The Indian elite are not spending so much time buying things from abroad. And perhaps if you said what is my biggest achievement, as I say, the smiles on many craftspeople's faces, the fact that Delhi Haat is still going strong, which was an idea in my head and which I made the government establish. It's never been run by me. I've never had anything particular to do with it, but my best programs, many of them have been done there. Today, I'm sad to say that whoever is all running it, they are spoilt the original meaning and the soul of it because it's gone into the hands of traders and not in the hands of craftspeople as it should have been and as it was. So when you've described me as an activist, I will say that I'm taking the opportunity here to mention that there are some things about it today that I still need to speak out about.
Now, you spoke about the achievement. Any particular disappointment or regret, a sense of dissatisfaction that you would like to bring out?
I think not with craftspeople at all, not with my efforts, because again I'm an optimist and I'm very positive and I do many things at the same time. I do believe that if you have many baskets and you put eggs in all of them, if the eggs in one basket breaks, there are still plenty of others to work on. So don't peg all your hopes on any one thing. There will always be a time and a place for something you've tried to achieve but maybe didn't at that point of time. So it's more a philosophical idea that I don't allow myself to ever be disappointed. If something doesn't happen as I wanted to because of the failure of others to step up, I do feel angry, but it doesn't create disappointment.
I spoke about disappointment in the sense that if it gives you a feeling that I wish the government had done this or the society had done this. For example, I'll tell you that somebody with the traditional dance form who holds her own shows and all, I was surprised when she told me that she is being subjected to the highest level of GST which she has to pay. Now, if she is an Indian dancer, Indian dance form, now that sort of a thing somewhere shows lack of due sensitivity. So, I spoke from that angle.
Yes. Well, GST certainly, I mean, we are an organization that is 37 years old. We are non-profit in the sense that we only earn enough to cover our costs of the running the office, the staff, and any development work for craftspeople. I don't bring any money at home from all the work I've done all these years. But yet, we are counted as people who help other people earn. So we have to pay a service tax of 18.5%. I think that's ridiculous, because now that means that there is no such thing as Samaj Seva. It means that any work you may do for a Samaj that will better itself, and if it's economically bettering itself, then I am subjected to tax, and even the craftsperson, if they earn more than 20 lakhs, is subjected to tax.
Okay. Fine. That brings us to the end of the first video, and in the second video we will talk about your sort of exposure in this regard with the foreign audiences, foreign players, and some other things. Thank you.